Hey, CDR Nation. It is day 197, October the 23rd. Diary of an Entrepreneur, Testimonial Tuesday. Here we go. Hey guys, it is Testimonial Tuesday. We are grinding and striving and trying to make her happen brick by brick. If you guys have noticed in the last 2 or 3 filmings, it seems like I've been filming a lot with my phone going down the road, and for some reason the audio and the video is not lining up, which I don't understand because it's filmed at the same time. I was talking to Mike Harkness about it, and he said, well, you use your phone a lot for ghost hunting, so maybe there's a ghost in your phone. So I sure hope not. It'd be kind of hard because I don't believe in ghosts, but you know, I've seen some weird stuff happen. So we're still facing issues with filming and production and editing as we grow this product. So I sure hope that the audio and the video is lining up today. If not, when I edit it, I will sure try to get it as close as I can. But if you notice some things that are a little bit off with it, just know that we're working on it. We're trying to make things happen. We're trying to get it right. So Testimonial Tuesday, I guess the testimonial today is that the struggle is real. We're down, but we're not out yet. It does feel like it sometimes. It feels like we're going, 9 rounds with Muhammad Ali, but we're not out yet. We're not. We get knocked down on the mat, but we keep getting ourselves back up. We're built to take a punch. I'm just afraid that one of these days it's going to be a knockout punch. But man, we're trying, and I've been watching the Shark Tank. I've been going back and watching episodes of the Shark Tank from season 1 just to get energized. I always watch a program, 1 or 2 programs at night right before I go to bed, just to separate the day, just the work day, because we're working 24/7, so sometimes I just use that to separate the day. But it's nice to see different businesses and see how they go in front of the sharks and their language and lingo and stuff like that. And I actually learned some things from it. But I've been watching a lot of it, and it seems like the clothing business, the t-shirt business, in which we know it's a tough business. It's very competitive, and that's what we're in. And then on top of that, we're trying to build a production and publishing company, which is very it's very competitive. And then on top of that, we're trying to build some brands, which is really money consuming and timing, and it's very competitive because there's so much out there now. I mean, the internet has brought us all closer together. The internet has made the world our neighbors, but it's also given everybody a chance, and there's so much noise. Grant Cardone talks about the noise, the frequency that's out there, and you gotta vibrate on a different frequency so people can hear you and see you. And we're trying to figure out our voice. We're trying to figure out how to vibrate on that different frequency so that people will hear us. I've got 27 people on YouTube. I need a lot more people on YouTube listening to me, but I'm doing it for you guys that are listening. Even you haters, I'm doing it for you guys. So I'm glad you're there listening, because you're part of the 27. But that's okay. Well, I don't know. You may not have subscribed. Maybe you just private message me and give me hell and not even subscribe. But if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. That'd be awesome if you guys would do that. But we're just trying to make it happen. And like I said, this is Diary of an Entrepreneur. This is my thoughts, and this is my thoughts today, is how can we, on the tight budget that we're on, there's not a lot of capital in the war chest. There's not a lot of there's not a great amount of sales going out. And if I went in front of the Shark Tanks, or they went in the Shark Tank right now in front of the sharks, I mean, Kevin O'Leary would tell me, what is going to stop a bigger company from coming in and smashing you like the cockroach you are? And we are. We're nothing on the spectrum of the bigger picture, and they're They're not going to like the sales, and they're not going to like the numbers, and they're not going to like how many years we've been at this and trying to etch it out. And it's just not a glamorous business yet. It's not there, but we still believe in it. We know that it's got legs. We know it's got traction. We know that we can build something out of it. And like I said, it's not whether we make it, it's whether we starve to death before we make it. I talk to my DMT entertainment advisors almost every day. I talk to my CDR Nation advisors almost every day, and they're advising me and trying to get this rolling. Like I said, they're like a campaign staff, and they're working for free right now in hopes that when we make it, that they're going to get a seat at the table. So this is the way it is. I mean, there's a lot of storms that we're in the midst of. It feels like we're in the freaking midst of a hurricane right now, and just everybody's up against us. I can count on two hands the people that I've got for me, and I can count on one hand those people that are at the table, that have a seat at the table. And maybe it's a little bit more than that. Maybe I'm just being down and depressed today. Maybe it's a little more than that, but it's not as many as it was when we began. And you guys got to remember that the farther, the deeper you go into the business, that you're going to lose some people along the way, and they're going to have to go out and do their own thing. And it's just the way it is. Nate Ellis and I have talked recently about who deserves a seat at our table, and he sits at my table and I sit at his table. Just as advisors, we don't own each other, percent of each other's company, but we're just advisors to each other, and we try to help each other out. And who deserves a seat at your table, and that goes for life too, guys. You gotta know who's for you and who's against you, and you may have to cut some people loose, and it's what you want in life, and you've got to find a partner. Our partners, not more than one wife or more than one husband. I know one of my haters is going to turn that around, but no, friends. I mean, friends are partners. You got to have people that are going the way you're going. If you're trying to get a promotion at work, and you're asking somebody who has had 30 jobs over the last 30 years and keeps quitting their job and keeps doesn't want to have a job, then maybe that's the wrong person to be seeking out advice from. So you have to get with like-minded people and people going in the same direction. You can't have people that are pulling you in a different direction, because if they're pulling you in a different direction, that's going to be part of your escape velocity to get up into orbit, and that orbit is a success, and it's just not going to work, guys. So choose wisely who gets a seat at your table. You should value those seats high. I for one have over my years not valued those seats as high as I should. I like to have people around me, but I need people that are pushing me in the right direction and not pulling me in a different direction, not being part of my escape velocity, the drag on this escape velocity. So we're growing. Testimonial Tuesday. It's kind of off the wall talk today, I guess, but we're making it happen. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm headed to the Mitchell store to get it opened up and try to increase some sales and work on the brands, and just try to get more sales rolling. I've got a couple of t-shirt designs that I want to do. A new kind of sub brand, I guess I could say, is the legendary entrepreneur. I'm really stuck on this legendary part, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what it means to me. And legendary to me doesn't mean that you've already arrived. It means that you're out there, and it's the grind and the story of it, and it's the people who have. It's a club. It's a special club of people who are out there they're underdogs, that are grinding, that are making it happen. So the legendary Patriot, the legendary Veteran brand, the legendary Kids Club with the anti-bullying and Barry T. That's for it's for the ones left behind. That's a good thought there. It's for the ones that are left behind. It's for the ones who are the underdogs that don't always get it, what they should get, don't always You know, they're not always at the top of the hill, but they're sure trying, and they're sure building, and sure trying to do it. So, legendary entrepreneur. I've got kind of some t-shirt ideals for that. Or Olivia's going to kill me because I said ideals instead of ideas. So I do have some ideas of that that I'm building on. That one's for you, Livy. So we're trying to build it, and you know, my camera's moving all over the place here, and just it's going to be one of those days. I can feel it already. Just it's going to be one of those days that I'm going to be inside my own mind and trying to make things happen, and grinding it out, and second guessing myself and getting down on myself. And my advisors will probably hear a lot from me today, because I'm going to need some encouragement and some help and push in the right direction. So I'm going to get off here and move on down the road. But like I said, I've got to say it, because I always say it. What a difference a second makes. What a difference a minute makes. What a difference an hour makes. What a difference a day makes. What a difference a week makes. What a difference a month makes. And hell yeah, what a difference a year makes, guys. Keep grinding. Follow your gut. Your gut's not going to lead you wrong. It's going to tell you when it's time to change course. But you just gotta know when to do it. It only takes one, guys. One opportunity, one shout out. The world is small with the internet. Like I said, the world is our neighbors now. So, you know, I may put a shirt out there here in a minute, a design out here, and one of my Rise and Grind ambassadors like it, or one of the Gary V first in line guys or gals that I'm in a group with may like it, and it may be on from there. You know, networking and connections is great. I'm part of the Rise and Grind ambassadors for Dave and John. Great people in that group. All around the world. I'm making connections all around the world. Get to ask questions, and I answer those questions. Also, you know, the Gary V First in Line group. You know, I'm in that group, and it has led me to a couple other entrepreneurial groups, and I'm making connections and networking. And like I said, guys, it's not whether I make it, it's whether I starve to death before I make it. So I'm sure trying. I'm sure digging and trying to make it happen. So it only takes one stone to take down the giant, one swing of the sword to slay the dragon. The struggle is real, guys. I'm jetting down the road, going to go open up the Mitchell store, see what I can sell, see what I can design, and then we're going to go and do it again tomorrow. So a lot of work left to do. Here we go.